Is the cannon gonna go off tonight, or will the Montreal Canadiens go off tonight in game number 4? Quite a few hiccups for me on my end, just getting this intro and recording going, because I've had a few mishaps with the physical recording equipment, the actual hardware, specifically my audio interface, which is helpful for capturing my commentary. And hopefully my commentary is decent for this episode, or at least up to par, because I'm kind of not really feeling it today, but I am feeling like playing this game out and getting into one. I think I have fixed, nope, I haven't fixed it. Well, maybe I have fixed it. I felt like I'd fixed the R2 button. So we might have minimal issues with that button tonight. I was going to dump that in with Markov, and then he lost the handle. Get back on defense. We're just kind of coasting here. Markov had the game winner in game number 3. That's a spoiler, I guess, unless you watched the episode or saw the game winner and you already know that information. How about Max Pacioretty here? Whoop. One-handed puck shield, toe drag move. Puck. Oh, whoa, someone was diving? And we shot it off the back of the net. No one knows where it is, least of all the Jackets. Pacioretty could have probably gone around the net 2 times and still collected the loose puck that was sitting there. It's about time that we get a line change and a D-pair change. I actually want to go second line here because we're in the attacking zone. Columbus will probably be putting their second line on the ice as well. This was quite the goaltenders battle that we had in this arena in game number 3 of this series. The first game on home ice for the Jackets. Yemlin right down the middle, but that was also a shot that was right down the middle into the breadbasket of Sergei Bobrovsky. He's going to make it way... Whoa, what a one-timer on the backdoor feed. Plekanec handles in front, and that deke actually gets us out of trouble for right now. A stretched pass for Brian Gionta. He stops, lets up, feeding backdoor for Gallagher. Where have we seen one of those plays set up by Gionta in this series? Why was Gallagher kneeling? I know why. Oh, yeah, you can kneel before Gallagher on that hit to, copy a certain YouTuber. And, oh my God, to copy a certain YouTuber and the General Zod series. Well, you can kneel before Gallagher. I don't know if the button is really going to work consistently, the R2 button. It's been a long documented problem now as we've begun this Canadiens GM series. Hand it off for Prust. I see it right there at the point, but I want to wait. I got so much time. Oh, you don't have that much time. Prust, Darren just gives a nudge to Anisimov. Yeah, the commentary is definitely off to begin this game. I can definitely tell you. Possible backdoor. Subban may have saved a goal. Not the first time in this playoffs he has done so. I'm going to cut across the middle. Oh, that was not... That's why you don't cut across the middle. Ryan White found out the hard way. Sometimes lessons are best learned the hard way. That was a dangerous move by myself to put Ryan White in that position. But he's in position on the back door, but not before it was intercepted. Boone Jenner can send it along for Letestu. He can carry it away. The button really is... It's even worse, actually. It's extremely inconsistent. Leopold, we got to help our goaltender out. We'll rim that up the boards. At least it seems like Carey Price might be in tune and into a game to begin with here. We'll flip that out the center, out of reach for Chad LaRose. He's going to get after this. It wasn't even close to being an icing, by the way. LaRose, oh my God. I knew that pressure was coming. And the Jackets are out for blood tonight. They bring in the physical tone. Up top, nope, we'll just fling it on the backhand. I was trying to pass it, and the R2 button, of course, continues to stick, even when I don't want it to. Got a first line shift, I think, for both teams. We haven't heard from PK Subban in this series. Oh my, well, we have on the rebound of Bork. That was a beautiful angle. Rene Bork, not Gabriel Bork. Rene Bork planted in front. Look at this sharp angle shot by Subban. Perfect textbook shot to the pad because it creates a really sharp rebound. Sharp angle, off the pad, sharp rebound. Rene Bork into the back of the net for the first time in Game 4. The Blue Jackets have yet to find the twine, at least on home ice at Nationwide Arena. And yes, this is indeed Nationwide Arena. Whoa, well, the puck, these puck physics, when they're unpredictable like that, I'm not appreciative. Calvin back to the point. Whoa, that's a messed up play. We should be all over this with Gallagher. He's got really quick legs. Look at how fast Gallagher is, yet Murray takes the puck away anyway. So despite the efforts to get after that one, they will just dump it back in. It's a full line change. They kept their D pairs out there. I see a gap at the point, but it's taken away very quickly and played back in off of Carey Price. Brian Giunta, this will be a dump in. I think we're going to change as well, so this dump in will basically, it'll be pretty ineffective, yes. There was no point to dumping that puck in if we weren't going to go get a forecheck done. Well, there was a point. I mean, it allowed us to get a line change. But you know what I mean. If I'm going to dump it in, I want to go forecheck after it. We actually spring Giunta free, just take it to the net. Tootin gathers it off the pads of his goaltender. Foligno wide on the wing. His shot is fanned on. Send across for Anisimov. Blocker side save for Carey Price. Subban in a battle, getting engaged down there near the corner. This will be Giunta again, trying to do a little stutter step move against 3 defenders. He was the only man in for the Canadiens on that possession. Markov between the dots. They're just going to have to send that and funnel it down low behind Price, but not before Subban could get there first. I see a couple of guys darting, but I pulled off on the pass. I held off. Dropped off for Rene Bourque. Has the lone goal in this game. I thought for some reason, for a second there, I thought there were 2 goals in the game for the Canadiens. I want there to be 2 goals in the game for the Canadiens. I'm going to chop at this with Leopold. Look at that beautiful golfing play, and now it's not so beautiful, especially if they score on this. Pad rebound save. Leopold will just fling it up there. Penalty coming up to Leopold. It's a slash or a high stick because I accidentally pressed the X button, which on the PS4, or in this case, we're playing on a PS3. That is the stick lift. Oh, no, it's Rene Bourque, not Leopold. I knew it was a stick infraction. It doesn't matter who it was. It was a stick infraction to the Canadiens, so we're on the game's first penalty kill. The Blue Jackets on the first power play of the game. Price out of the air with the glove. Beautiful save. I expect nothing less from Carey Price. We're going to run into Murray, and run into him we did with Plekanec. Again, I see 14. My brain automatically goes to Suzuki. Did we get Murray a second time? That was 2 big hits there in a row on this shift from the Canadiens, but we got to watch that guy planted in front of the net in the back door. Leopold, nice move around. Sent out to center ice, but out of reach of any Canadiens players, but not for Lars Eller here. Look at Lars Eller, the one-man pressure in the neutral zone. That's a long-range shot, but it creates a weird, almost favorable rebound for the Blue Jackets. We're going to wrist it in with Leopold. Give me control of Plekanec so we can go get that presence on the forecheck established. Last 40 seconds to go on the power play for the Jackets. And see what they can assemble here, because they are running out of time to assemble. But not before it goes into the back of the net for Marian Gaborik. Welcome to the series, bud. It's the first time Columbus has scored on home ice. And the Jackets tie the game. Just like that, power play goal. Rene Bourque, not a happy man coming out of the penalty box. We could not avoid hearing the cannon. Just couldn't avoid it. I didn't think we were going to shut this team out for the whole series on their home rink. And if we can win this game, by the way, there's the possibility. If we can win this game, well, we can't win this game if we make turnovers like that. That's a penalty. Well, I think that's frustration by PK Subban. He never allowed Prospal to have a fighting chance at the puck. And he might well just cause his team a goal here. Because that was just, after that penalty was taken, we did no effort to touch the puck, and then we were screaming around the zone like little chickens without heads on our bodies. It's a goofy hit. Pretty goofy hit by PK Subban. I think a little frustration for whatever reason. You have to allow that player to have a fighting chance at the puck, and he never did. Umberger, it's a glove save. Gaborik is around the net on these power plays. For some reason, man, we're just not skating to these pucks that are behind the net. If we haven't gotten to this one, they score. We need to tune it up big time. We're not ready to play this game. Not ready at all. 2 power play goals for the Blue Jackets. They have a lead on home ice now. Forget about keeping them out of the back of the net. They have 2 goals in this first period. It's a weird rebound, 2 off of Price. Tough to handle because there's two Blue Jackets players by the freaking blue paint. And where are the defensemen? Behind the goal line. Both of them below the goal line. No effort necessary for the Montreal penalty killers. No more penalties. Stay in the out of the damn box. Stay in the box. Yeah, let's stay in the box for the whole game. Yeah, PK Subban. That's a nice hit. That's how you take out your frustrations in a legal fashion. We can't keep chasing these damn guys behind the goal line. Atkinson just missed it wide. Now, there's some puck physics that are really dicking us over. Hard mode extreme right now. Chad LaRose, I need you to... Okay. Boom. Dish the ball. Oh, my God. I had it up for Gagne on the reverse. Gagne, get in there. Yep. Give me a stick lift. Yeah, you got to hold on to that stick tighter, buddy. It's not gonna hold on to itself. Jenner, he's wrecked at the blue line. I'm going to send this along with a saucer pass. Yemlin. Back for... Oh, my God. Jenner, pad save by Price. Price is just doing all that he can handle right now, and it's clearly it's too much for all of us. Everyone involved, including Carey Price, Jared Bull, Yemlin. You know, I'm willing to take a penalty right here. This is really starting to piss me off. What are we trying to do on defense? Yemlin blocks one that got in. Oh, the Jackets have taken the game over. They have really taken the game over. I got to skate this with Yemlin. And this one, I'm just going to be like, screw it. I didn't even shoot it at your goalie. It hit the glass. Give me a break. Please. Kiss my white hairy ass. We just all I wanted to do was just dump that in on the goaltender, by the way, and we had to go offside. Ordinarily, in the real world, you wouldn't do that, but, you know, it's a video game. I'm pretty heated over everything that's happening right now. The Jackets have taken over this game. We went offside on that play. All I wanted to do was just crank one on the net. That's all I wanted to do, and I did. I certainly did crank one, but not on the net. I cranked it all over the glass. I better watch what I say, man. I cranked it all over the glass, but yeah. And it pissed off Wisniewski that I cranked it all over the glass. I mean, I scared some of the fans in the arena, and that would definitely work on multiple levels. Why are we passing this backwards, PK Subban? PK's having one of those rough games. It's just been a forgettable evening. We're slow to get into the zone here. That toe drag move, buying us some space. Pacioretty. So who's going to have possession here? Pacioretty's he's hot dogging the puck right now. Oh, please. Right up by the ear? Are you kidding me with that save? That was all Pacioretty, by the way. He made all that space for himself. These are excellent views of the pixelated heads on the back of the fans here in Columbus. We need to get a goal. We need one of those back-breaking goals before the period. And, oh, my God. It's seated on it is Bobrovsky. You want to talk about a back-breaking goal. Had that poke check gone in, he would not be living that down for the rest of this playoffs. Well, that would have been a really big one with the last 34 to go in the period. We got a little Depeche Mode in the arena. I like it. It is Vince approved. Diaz got to hit the net there. No questions asked. You got to hit the net there. We're going to try to run at Prospel, but Diaz ended up getting the worst of that. Get on it, Leopold. That'll work. That will suffice. Board play, Gianta, just get the period done and over with. Of course it does! I thought that was going to be a goal. And it would have fit the tune of the first period of play that we just had. Believe it or not, Columbus Blue Jackets, 24 first period shots on goal. You know what? I'm just changing all of this. I'm changing all of it. Biased toward the trap. Biased toward the trap. We're going to go 1-3-1 trap. Good luck getting through my 1-3-1 trap, Columbus. I'm shutting this game down. This has been abysmal. Abysmal effort for the Canadiens. It's like we don't. It's like we just don't even care, man. This team just doesn't care. Stanley Cup playoffs, round 2 game, and we don't care. None of us do. I didn't shoot that, and I wanted to. I wanted to shoot that, but I didn't because I'm a gentleman. I wasn't a gentleman earlier in the game, but I was a gentleman on that one. So the problem with going 1-3-1 is, number one, it looks pretty damn useless out here, doesn't it? But we're not really going to be hunting it on the forecheck, but that's fine. What a beautiful saucer pass. You didn't have to drag the leg, Pacioretty. Is he gone? Is he gone for that hit? Is that a penalty? That was close. Sometimes the game will call it. Sometimes the game won't call it. It's bouncing for Markov. On the boards, on the boards, on the boards. And that's a D change. We didn't change D. We don't need to. We needed to get to that rebound. Did we put our first pair back on the ice? Yes, we did. And we were supposed to change defenseman. Where's Markov? Why is he all the way down here? We got 3 guys behind the net. And we put it in our own net. You know what, Markov? You're not seeing the ice for the rest of the night. I'm dead serious. And that's just some wonky physics from the game right there. Yeah, let's skate it right to our own goal line. Here, I'm just going to slide it right over the goal line. I'm not even playing games, man. I'm not even playing any games. I literally just took Markov out of the lineup. He's literally just going to be sitting on the bench for the rest of the game. I'm done. I'm not playing any games with this. I moved Jordan Leopold. He's been promoted to get double shifted, basically. He's playing extra minutes. So I hope you enjoy yourself out there, Leopold. Diaz, don't do the same thing that Markov literally just did. We found ourselves in a 2-goal hole. All right, this is just... Oh, my God. I was supposed to absolutely rip that shot on the net. I see it over there. Diaz, and it deflected, but right into Bobrovsky. And I'm going up there to try and create to disturb some shit, basically. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I need a goal from someone. We need to get the next goal in the game. And there it is, from PK Subban. That was just an instantaneous. I asked and I received. Thank you very much, PK Subban. I mean, that is rubbing the magic genie bottle and getting an immediate wish granted. Is PK Subban my magic genie? I can't even say the word genie. That definitely makes me feel better. The fact that is sitting Markov on the bench for the rest of the game, the answer. There's Leopold. You can see him. He's paired with Subban. I'm telling you, Markov will not see the ice for the rest of this game. He will see it again in this series, but he'll be lucky to see the ice again for the rest of this series. I mean, what team are you playing for? Oh my! I'm going Diamond. Remember the success against the Red Wings that we had on Diamond? Now, you know, this is one of those games where, again, the refs are in the Columbus Blue Jackets' back pocket. It was the other way around in the last game. We couldn't score on the power play, despite having about 14. I kid you not, that's a legitimate number. That's not even me exaggerating. But having about 14 opportunities on the power play. Not a single goal on the power play for the Canadiens in the last one. Just rip it down the rink. What a beautiful hit by Rene Bourque. And that was AI-controlled Rene Bourque. I love you, AI-controlled Rene Bourque. Until you make a dumb mistake out here. But that's all the Canadiens have done in this game, is make a dumb mistake after a dumb mistake. Oh, I love human-controlled Rene Bourque. What a shot on goal. Remember, he does have a goal in this game. Subban has a goal and an assist. Why is it a flubber tub puck physics at the neutral zone? What is going on in this game right now? Run into him, Yemelin. My excitement. Duchesne, find it. That was a good route. Oh, yes. Blocked by Duchesne. That means they're going to get an odd man rush on the power play. Then Gabrick's offside. That's a big break. Big break for us. Because I'm not only am I fighting my team's lackadaisicalness, I'm also fighting the R2 button on my controller. This is a multi-faceted battle. Is that the right way to put it? Does that make any sense? Is that even a correct sentence? I don't know. Oh, wait, I hate when we knock it down and we can't get right to it. We made the right play, and we couldn't get to it immediately. Duchesne down the boards. We got to defend Wisniewski. I got to defend the middle. You are the center on the PK. So get in the middle, defend it. Now. Oh, he's right out of the box. Yeah! You got to dangle one guy, Placanitz. He did his job. He did his job straight out of the box. No goal, but he did his job. He got a shot on goal. It was an interesting play as well, and an interesting save for Bobrovsky. Here's the replay. I thought I was going to go like inside out, but he did a little pump fake right there, and that pump fake, look, it froze Wisniewski. And then he could just take it right to the net on the backhand. Bobrovsky was just better with the save. This is a Lars Eller time for a face-off. We got dance by fall. I mean, the tunes are good. I'm the one that put these tunes in the game. I mean, obviously they're good. Dance by Fallout Boy. That's an old one, man. That is a throwback now. I can't believe that I'm old enough to call that a throwback, but it is. All right. Yep. Pull-up move. No, break away, Eller. Oh, that was nice. Behind the net. We're going to go the other side with it. Eller, I want you to puck. That's a hook. Yes. And now I've got the refs in my back pocket. Hey. You keep calling these penalties, man. I might have to do some favors to the referees, man. We just got to execute on the power play. That's the main thing. That's the main thing that we haven't done is execute on the power play. That's the difference right there. One shot on goal for the whole period for Columbus. That's a difference maker. Leopold Markov not on the power play. I don't know that he was to begin with. Such a lazy giveaway, but we've got support. That's the nice thing about the umbrella. There's support all over the ice. Whoops. Well, that's helpful because we're trying to set up the Subban one-timer. You know I want it. Well, why don't we just take... Oh, never mind. Block down by Subban. Really? What a play on the back check by Yemlin. Go. We got numbers. Now, don't screw this up. Subban. Get out of the freaking... Still finding ways to screw it up. Buchanan's. Oh, my God. Cut back against the grain. Pacioretty. That deke wasn't necessary. I don't have a one-timer, but I don't need one. I'll get to the interior. Tootin will clear. Oh, this button is so bad. It's awful to play with. Banking it off the boards. Buchanan's at center ice. That was perfect. Windmill? Nope, that's not a windmill, but I don't need it to be. Lars Eller through the 5-hole. Find the puck. Bobrovsky did. 13 to go on the power play. And the power play continues to be a weakness for the Canadiens. What does the Habs power play need? It needs steroids. That's what it needs. It needs HGH. It looks like PK's been taking HGH. What a hit. Please. Just win it, get it over to the PK. Win it and get it over to the PK. I don't have words for that. There's too many. Everyone's trying to screen the goalie and straight out of the box and ease him off. And he's going to pay a heavy price thanks to the charge from Jordan Leopold. As in, Leopold is charging the price with that body contact. Here we go, Gallagher. Toe drag move. Cut. Stop. Get to the inside. Shooting. Saved by Sergei Bobrovsky, whoever's tending that net. What the... Subban. There's no... Why would you one-handed shove that down there? I'm going to one-handed shove... Oh, my God. My fist in your face. That hit on Gallagher, man, that was cartoonish. Cartoon-like. Oh. I put him in that position in the first place to begin with. That's my fault. The smaller size Gallagher just getting ragdolled out here. Yeah, what was that all about by Subban? What the hell was this? Like, oh yeah, here I'm just gonna sweep this down into the zone. Yeah, that's gonna work. I just still don't know what turn down for what means, but yes. Turn down for what? Can we pin the puck on the boards, Yemlin? Johnson's gonna shoot. We gotta be all over that, and I can't change players effectively in this game. Deflected on, I'm gonna play it. It's one of the few shots Columbus has had in this period. Of the patch ready. Oh my God, that was a tight turn and a half. Drop back. Yemlin's not at his place. Oh my God, this is the most frustrating gameplay. You thought... Gee, I mean, I keep putting my players in really bad spots on the ice, in open ice, for these big collisions. About the 4th time I think I've done it this evening. Rafael Diaz, you want to get over there and actually play D? These guys are they're just grinding on us in the attacking zone. Diaz has it. Now, I'm going to get this into the zone, pull back, just shoot it so we don't have a turnover. We don't need any lazy turnovers. Darnay gets one on. Nice puck shield. Darnay shoot, but it was just wide. There was net. There absolutely was. Up top. Nope. Cut back. Now back to the point. Now back to the point. There it is. Leopold across the Diaz. Shot. You got to shoot it, Diaz. Now he does, and it's into the shin pads. This has been an everlasting, frustrating game for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, got to get the puck in the zone. We're going to use the defenseman. We're going to shoot. Rebound. Darnay on the blocker. Leopold, keep it in. He does. That'll get to the net, and it will be covered, but that's fine because it's in the zone at least. I'm going to be fighting this button all evening long to get it to actually change players. It's really, and get it to pass. It's really frustrating. I can't even focus on the commentary or the gameplay. I'm focused on how bad the freaking controller is performing right now. Look at the legs. Look at the back check from Duchesne. He's back checked so hard that he just sped right past everybody. Making that up for Bork. Drive the net. Duchesne, keep going. It'll be in the corner. Played by Pacioretty. Backdoor, Duchesne was tied up. And that time the button worked to help me get that pass across the crease. Gabrick's got to dump this. No. His patience is going to buy the Jackets some time. It's going to pay off because they just drive it in hard to the net. They know they need that next shot on goal. Umberger is run into. We're going to saucer this out to neutral ice. Gallagher, this is a time for you to dangle. He pulls away, shoots high, shoulder. It's behind Bobrovsky, but we're going to get the power play. All right, you keep calling those up. Those favors will be coming soon. You keep calling these penalties. Oh, that was absolutely late. That was a number of things. It was a charge. It was a late hit because, I mean, the puck was behind Bobrovsky when he ran into Gallagher. So we got 60 seconds on this side of the period, and then we got 60 seconds on the first half of the next period of play on this power play, should we not score here, of course. So give that over. Diaz, drop back. Subban, but wide. Just wide of the net. We'll go back up top to Subban. Shoot it. Oh, he faked him out. That was a deliberate move by PK. Look at PK. What the hell is PK doing? He knows better than everybody else. That's all I'm going to believe. He hit somebody, and it was well after the puck was gone. But it's not a penalty. We'll just send it down the rink. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go now. Shoot. No, pad save. I like that we at least got a shot on Bobrovsky as the horn sounded. This has really been a sloppy and infuriating game to play through. However, it is within reach because of that goal by Subban. It is potentially within reach. Believe it or not, man, shots are 28-27 in favor of the Canadiens. And I don't remember how many we had in the first period, but it wasn't 28. Remember, Columbus had 24 shots in the first period alone. At the end of the game stat screen, you will see the shots by period. I will show it up on the screen, and you'll be able to see how many shots each team had by period. And, oh, yep, that's Duchesne. I pushed up on the stick, and he didn't shoot, so for some reason that didn't work. There it is. Through this. There it is. We're getting it. It's just the passes are really slow. We're not rifling any of these passes over. Yeah, great horizontal pass there, buddy. Oh, my God. Who was that? Markov? Was that Markov? Yeah, who we dropping it to, Pacioretty? Am I wrong in that Markov is actually going to see the ice? Oh, my God. The softest, slowest pass in my life. Oh, my God. Stop fancy handling it. That's an icing. Oh, no, it's not. I got to look up at the screen. I looked down because I really thought that was an icing. I didn't hear any whistle, and I looked up and Buchanan's had it. So even I'm giving up on this game, man. Unbelievable. I gave up on that play believing it was an icing, and it wasn't. Oh, they're going to trap up, aren't they? Well, Buchanan's is doing fancy handles through the middle of the rink. I mean, it's worked out. He pulled off 2 windmills in a row. Bumped off the board to himself off the pad of Bobrovsky. And see, if the player switching was working, I could get over there quicker and defend that. I'm playing this off by the net. Send up ahead. Gagne, look out. Cross rink. Return across for Eller, but it never got there. Intercepted by Columbus. Who is this? This is indeed Atkinson. I was guessing so based on the size of the player. Atkinson back up top. Shot from Murray. That'll be a cover by Price. Got to hold on to the puck when we can here. This is an important phase of the game for us. We're trailing by 1, but this is totally within reach for us. We cannot make any stupid mistakes. And that includes in our own, especially in our own zone. I think that goes without saying. No mistakes in your own zone especially. This is where you can win or lose a game right here. I like the battle and the compete in the second period to limit Columbus's chances. We got to continue to do that. We want to have a shot at winning this game. I see it. It's a little... No, it's not behind Prost. Get it over there. Why would you send it so softly to Desharnais? And Leopold, again, is not in his place to receive a drop pass. Thank you. Oh, frustration extreme right now. Oh, no. Oh, my God. And there's the... Oh, my God. I feel like the game is just... It really is going to be lost right here in our own zone. PK Subban out for blood. And he's been a vicious player on the ice tonight. I like it. I like to see that little edge from PK. Look at this play coming through the middle of the ice. No way he dangles. Oh, he put himself in that. Again, put my own players in a dangerous position on the ice surface. Just trying to do way too much on that. Reverse for Bourque. Banked ahead for Duchesne. If there's anyone that can dangle out 3 guys on this ice, it would be Matt Duchesne. Of course, he's not doing it in this occasion. Ball skates it away. We need pressure on these guys on the forecheck. Why is Yemlin so far outside the dots? He's outside the dots as Ball skates it in. I mean, you might as well just give him free territory right down the middle of the rink, which is where he wants to shoot it from. Testu's getting a shot here. No, he's not. He's taking it back to the point. That's you, Yemlin. I see it up there in the neutral zone. Rene Bourque. It's got to be... We got to go for it. Oh, no way he made a save. Take away their lanes. Take away the pass lanes. Again with this defensive setup. What the hell are we doing? This team is really starting to grind on my gears. Go, Gianti. You just got to skate. I'm sending it down the rink. You got to skate into it. Negate the icing. He did. Kick it. Kick it. You cannot set up that next offensive possession in that next play. I mean, we've been trashing these guys around all over the ice all night long. All right, pull up, back up top. Such a slow pass. Something I just got to deal with. My guys are just getting bodied out here, man. Columbus has really pissed me off with his game. This whole gameplay has pissed me off. Just nothing I can do about it. A lot of it is legitimately down to the R2 button. And we are going on a line change when I sent that up into the neutral part of the rink. Neutral rink. There's no such thing as neutral rink. There is neutral ice. Go get it. LaRose back up top. Yemlin, get it through. Get it through. Get the puck. Gagne. Shot on Bobrovsky saved. We got to start pinching, man. We got to start pinching. However, oh, that's an icing. I milked that icing. Since we got to a more conservative play style, specifically in the neutral zone, we have managed to limit Columbus's opportunities. We really have. If we just shot perfectly 5-hole, I think that's a goal. I think that's going in. And the objective there was deliberately to shoot low. I apologize if this has been a really crappy game, but we're still in this one. Not if Duchesne's not winning the puck back to PK Subban. I need more shots from PK, especially off the face-off. When Bobrovsky, he can't get set for that PK shot. And that's why we scored that goal off the face-off. Open the hips and fire. Yep. Go get it. Go get after that rebound. Now, at least we're between the dots here. We poked it back to center ice. They'll just dump it in, which Columbus is going to be fine with. They're going to love to dump the puck in this situation. They got time is on their side. The score is on their side. It almost even more was on their side than it needed to be. Go, Duchesne. You got Gabrick all over you. Duchesne windmill. Pull it off, Duchesne. Go get the puck. He was nudged. He couldn't go get it. 6:31 to go. Do we go the fourth line? You know what? Fine. I'm fine with the fourth line. Who's on the fourth line? What is my fourth line? That was a dangerous setup, too. They very well would have melted this game away with a goal right there. We needed a big save from Carey Price. Yeah, Desharnais, can you do something special? We lost the face-off. Now, I'll be real with you. The fourth line is out there right now just to eat some time to give my top guys a rest. But I'm going to need to go to my first and second line for consecutive shifts after this. Once we get inside that 4-minute mark, it's going to be all about this second and first line. Oh, what a pass to Prust. Do you think Prust has hands to get to the inside? Oh, he went around him. All right, kicking along the boards. You got to help him out, White. You want to be a hero again? You already have been in this postseason. Of course, it's blocked and it's knocked down really weirdly. 5 to go. So from here on in, I got to bank this up. Of course, Calvert finds it first. From here on in, I'm waiting on my second line to get out there. All right, White, stay with this. Oh, got to the middle. Over the net. Plekanec. Yemlin back toward the net just so we don't have a turnover. That's fine with me. Second line, no, first line. First line and first pair. First line and second line going to get a lot of ice time right here at the end. I just got to run my first pair out there a lot. So I'm going to call a timeout at some point, but PK and Leopold, I hope your legs are underneath you because we're going to need every bit of hockey that you have in you right now. We need to rely on just... Oh, what a blow! We're tied! What? And that... that is what ties it? Matt Duchene, you're a legend. You're a genius. This game is even. Forget about all my preparations I was going to make. We don't need preparation H. We have just tied the game. Oh, God. All right. Okay. Don't rest on your laurels. We've got another crazy one between Columbus and Montreal. No. Gabrick has just gave... Okay, never mind. We do need preparation H. And just like that, the Jackets retake the lead. Oh, gosh dang it. I knew as soon as we left him open for that pass, Yemlin's not paying any damn bit of attention of where he needs to be. Marian Gaborik gets the softest of goals. I mean, come on, Price. You got to make a save there. That's softer than the other side of the pillow. 3:32. It's got to be full attack. Again, I need something from Duchene. I still got my timeout, though. So you're telling me I got excited about that Matt Duchene goal for no freaking reason. Okay, that's fine, because we still got possession. Oh, we got possession. We got it over there. Duchene almost had it tied again. Get over there. Pressure up the boards, pressure up the wall. We're going to have to become an all-out forechecking team soon. They actually make that play to Gaborik. It's sitting there. I'm going to leave that there. Down. These passes about to start pissing me off. All right. That was a move by Rene Bourque. Do we have any others? Cutback move. Another cutback move. Duchene in the corner. Duchene going around two guys. Bourque, shoot! Get it, Duchene. Do we pull the goaltender? I think not. Oh, PK. That was such a stupid shot. Pacioretty. Shield off. Pacioretty. Saved by Bobrovsky. A minute to go. Last 60 seconds. Still got my timeout. And if I need to, I will deliberately throw it out of play from neutral ice. That was a great hit by Leopold. Subban, skate it. I'm skating this out of the zone with Subban. I am. He's got to use the last bit of legs he's got left in him. Shoot. Wide. Plekanec be on that shooting. Yep, make him save it. All right, that's a timeout. All right. Oh, and that's a timeout, and it's a goaltender pull. First line, and there you go. First pair. Goaltender's pulled. Carey Price is skating to the net. You can see it there. First time I've actually seen the goalie skate to the net on a goaltender pull. It is coming down to the last 39 seconds. Need this from Duchene. I need this from Duchene. I need it from Duchene. Yes, blocked. Rene Bourque, get to that first. Get pinched down the wall. Okay. Yes! We're tied! Gianna with the goaltender pull! We're tied! 4-4. 25.2 to go in the game. Oh, this is the stuff of legend, man. Twice. We have come back to tie. Needed the goaltender pulled on one of these occasions. I just saw a chance with Gianta to get right to the middle, to get to the inside. I did. 25. Now, do not give. With 25 to go. I thought I could dangle right there. I really wanted to believe that I could pull off a sick, sensational move to get... Oh, it just moved outside the blue line. You see Duchesne still working on those hands, even though the whistle blew. Keep the first line out there. It's just, there's 11 seconds to go. Keep the first line out there. Get something. Just get something here. Oh, Duchesne won it. Oh, Duchesne. Duchesne. Cut back move. Peeling away. Sending it backdoor. Bork, shoot. It twists on, and that'll be overtime. That's definitely overtime. All right, I love the effort. We have tied the game, given ourselves a chance. This has been a wild game. I would say not quite as wild as the Red Wings Game 6, but it is up there. We have had some memorable moments in this playoff run already, and Brian Gianta has forced this game into extra time. We've done something special. We have tied the game twice. Late in this third period of play, is Sergei Bobrovsky clutch? I think not. But this overtime period settles all. Who has the true clutch factor in themselves in an overtime period here? The last time these two teams went to overtime, it was right here in the previous game before this in Game 3, and it was won by Markov, who I believe I sat on the bench for the remainder of this game. Oh, Pacioretty. Sent across for Bork. It's in the goal crease. Look at this flurry of cluster of play that we have created. We did not score on it. TK Subban gets in the one again. Love to see that. Umberger from behind, from the corner, and a big high save by Carey Price. Duchesne all over Dubinsky, shadowing the Blue Jackets forward. I'm going to risk this up the boards with Leopold. Oh, banked off the boards, but out into neutral ice. Brought in offside by Nikitin. Everything hinges on small little plays. You know what I mean? Like the rest of the winner of this game could be determined by a small mistake. It's small little plays. You got to make the little plays in this game. Everything hinges on that. Get the puck out of your zone. Fling it off the glass if you have to when necessary, and keep the puck moving. That was a self-pass by Gianta. So we got to keep the puck moving. Gianta is the hero, forcing overtime here. Look at this. Now back to the point. Yemlin. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the... Oh, get over there, Georges. It was a good shot. Georges shooting. We're finding shooting lanes at least, but we're out of position with Georges. Unfortunately, the Jackets slowed themselves down. I'm trying to get to that puck. Yemlin in a battle. Go help out Georges. On the boards. Gagne. Odd man play. Return pass. No one's there on the return. I got to just take that hard to the net. Gagne shooting. Gianta in the scrum. He's involved in it. Bobrovsky gets a fortunate whistle there. It was in the blue paint. We got some shenanigans kicking off here. A little bit after the whistle. I would advise, do not burn up your energy getting into any unnecessary scrums after the whistle. Just save your energy for where it matters most, and that's when the puck is in play and the clock is running. Back to Duchesne again in the dot. And he's winning him. He's winning him, but we're not winning the game yet. Going to be brought away by the Jackets. Wisniewski. I knew that was going to the wing at Bull on the wing. I'm flipping it because I got players. I have Pacioretty. We have it settled, so I'm going to skate it in. Boom. Drop. Ooh, that would have been a good drop pass. It would have been a good drop pass, but it didn't work out. So boom, gain. Now dish it off. Bork down low. Hope your teammates read you. Duchesne has read me fine, but it is an unfair advantage in the fact that the Blue Jackets have two players on Duchesne there. Subban. Subban's got moves, man. He's got nice little moves. We've got to get in there and battle. Yep, Subban from an odd angle. We've seen him do that once before in this one. Rene Bork, he had the goal off of Subban's odd angle shot earlier in this one. The puck just keeps going all over the place. Over to Subban, back to Leopold. Leopold stop, nice stutter step. We're going to get around. Shoot, Leopold, blocked. I still have control of Leopold, so I got to get back on D. Bork. Oh, the Jackets are not out of their own end here. Yemlin. Whoa! Oh! Ah! How did Yemlin stay onside? My mind is blown. Oh my goodness. I see Gagne way up there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ah! Great poke check. That was a goaltender poke check. It saved the day right there from Bobrovsky. Were they changing? How did they make that mistake? What an almost costly error by the Columbus Blue Jackets. George is off the board. It's clean retrieval. That's where I mean bank it and get it up the ice. If that goes in, Price. Woo! Do you know my mistake earlier in this game when we scored on ourselves? Gianta stopping. Nope, you're not all over this. I'm all over this. Gianta to the interior. Shot, save, and a rebound, of course. Gallagher to the interior here. Gallagher shoots. Snapshot saved by Bobrovsky. We're definitely out here. We're wheeling and dealing a little bit here in overtime. We have no fear. We're not afraid of the loss. I think Columbus should be afraid of the loss. This is the difference between a 2-2 series and a oh, yeah! Prost bangs home the rebound. We have a 3-1 series lead for the Montreal Canadiens. How about Prost standing net front to a T? That was beautiful. That's all you need him to do is just stand there, park in front of the net. I don't care if they charge you extra hours for parking right there, buddy. You scored a huge goal for this team in the second round in overtime of game number 4. I almost thought we wouldn't score that for a second. I really did, because we gave Bobrovsky plenty of time to recover on that one. Now, all the things that have happened tonight, plenty of fireworks in this one between these two teams. Plenty of goals, plenty of action, plenty of fights. And then, of course, the comeback story of the night. Brian Gianta at the end of regulation that has allowed Brandon Prost to score one of the more memorable goals in his career.